Coach, can you talk about last night's match? You guys were pretty dominant all the way through.
We were, yeah. I think it's just a good show of kind of where Minot's come and the direction we're going in general as far as moving out of the NAIA ranks and moving to Division II. Definitely battle tested this year, playing some great opponents, and got a chance to play an old rival and did a nice job against them last night for sure.
What allowed you guys to be so successful last night?
We've been playing good volleyball for weeks now. We really have, and I think I've said all year how proud I am of the group that we have, and obviously Rach sitting next to me being one of those that's just done a nice job for us being a young player in our program, and unfortunately some of the chances we've had we've just missed, been that close, and I think it just shows to kind of take a step back and kind of a throwback match a little bit for us, kind of how good a volleyball we are actually playing, and it's tough to do that consistently against any team, regardless of being much better than them or not being much better than them. The consistency we played with, winning that 9-9 and 8 in that match was fantastic. Really proud of what they did and their consistency last night.
Do you mentioned earlier in the season that you're not really worrying about the standings or that sort of thing, and just play that'll take care of itself. But now it's kind of if you do want to make that tournament, pretty much you're gonna have to almost win on a nightly basis. Do you put extra importance on having chances to win both this weekend?
In all honesty, we've right now we are on the outside looking in, and we've got a chance to be a spoiler this year a little bit. We'd have to get some help too mathematically. We have to not only win all of our matches, or not win all of them, but win 6 of 7 probably coming up here. But we'd also have to get beyond that. We'd have to get some help from other people. They'd have to lose a couple matches for us in order to get into the tournament. We have to take care of our own though. We've said all year that we've got to take care of what's on our side of the court and play our game plan and make that happen. And if we do, you never know what can happen at the end of the year. And we've got a really fun end of the year schedule-wise. We're really competitive against every team we're going to play. But there are no guarantees in this conference. You could play, we took Duluth right to the end of set 1. And you look at that match, you take Winona, who's at the top of our conference, and really had them dead to rights this year, and just missed that close to being really in the mix this year as far as conference tournament conversation goes. And then but the same thing can happen on the other end. We may not be playing the top of the conference here this weekend, but man, Bemidji has beat Augustana, who's a fantastic team early. It's one of their few wins that they have, and just a fantastic matchup with us against Bemidji and Crookston. And then obviously playing a rival like Mary on Tuesday is that's never easy, and never they're playing for something right now. They want to be the spoiler. That makes their season to come up and beat us. So there's no rest by any means walking into this weekend. It's just a lot of fun. That's why Rachel came to play here. It's why I came to coach here. The Northern Sun's fantastic volleyball. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Rachel, does that make it more fun? Not necessarily more fun, but exciting. Facing the upcoming weekend, knowing that it's not going to have to take your absolute top of the top volleyball, play out of your mind to even have a chance to really win. And instead, if you guys just play solid, you should definitely be in these matches for sure.
Yeah, I love some good volleyball. Even though the games we played all this season didn't turn out the way we wanted to, I love good competition, whether we win or whether we lose. The game, what was it last week that we went to 5, lost by 2 against Northern. Against Northern. That was one of the most fun matches of volleyball I've ever played in my life. And I wouldn't change anything about that match because I thought we played really, really well together, and we all had a great time, and that's why I came here. I didn't come here to play easy teams. I didn't play volleyball for the last 7 years to just play easy my collegiate career. So I'm really happy that we get some good competition. Whether we win or lose, it's not as big of a deal as it is improving individually and as a team and building everything all around, not just the record.
Do those 5-set losses, especially in conference, do those fuel you now that it's you were so close in those, but to kind of prove that you guys are the team that you guys can win those types of matches and to show that you guys are at that talent level?
Yeah, and especially last night's game, it just shows that we do deserve to be here and that we can play how we practice.
Rachel, do you see, obviously a great night for you guys last night. Do you see any spots you want to see the team improve on now?
I think recently some of the games we had lost, we had a bit of trouble staying consistent. And I thought we really executed that really well last night. I think it's really hard to not play down to a team, and I thought we did a really good job of staying consistent that whole time, not letting down. I mean, none of those sets we let them catch up a whole lot, and we just kept playing our game, and I was really impressed with how we handled that, and I thought it showed a lot of maturity and improvement from what we had been working on throughout the season.
What did you think about that hit you had? Second set, first set, you ran across, hit it, it just trickles over that, falls into the floor. What did you think about that one?
I was blowing that over with my breath. That was a little bit of luck, but I'm glad I went for it and glad it scored us point.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome.
I will comment on that. That shows the character of our team, and it shows the character of who Rachel is too as a person. And you see that same consistency with her, if it's in the classroom or whether it's we're playing against the best team in the country or we're playing against a team that's maybe a little bit more average. Rachel's going to bring the same person that she is every night, and we're gonna build our program around kids just like her. And I'm super proud of who she is and excited that she's in our program representing Minot State.